Guys, this video here, I'm sitting outside Clarksville Athletic Club, Christ 169 here. Sitting outside Clarksville Athletic Club, and go in about 6 o'clock and do my workout. It is 5:39 in the morning. I'm here, you're there. Now let's talk about game developers versus gaming programmers and how different they are than similarities. Okay, the gaming developer, the gaming programmer, or the devs, they're called. Programmer, devs are they called, are people who develop said game with a notion of making and maximizing profits for the company, shareholders, stockholders, like that. A gaming programmer is somebody who very passionate about the game, doesn't really have a set budget. They have numbers they have to hit, but they're not totally anal on it. They're not freaking out going, oh my God, we have to hit this number. They don't care about that crap. It doesn't bother them as much because they can wiggle room. They have wiggle room. Because maybe games like Helldivers 2, for example, they only had, maybe 50, game designers. Made a game that sold better than 3,000 devs or developers at Activision. And prime example of Activision is a corporate company. Corporate company want money. They don't care about passion and fist in the air, give it all your all. All they care about is this. All they care about, how much money they can suck out of the consumer. Because that's all it is. And we're all damn freaking dollar bills. We're all wallets walking around. To a developer, we're all wallets walking around. And that's just the way it is. And if you think you're not, if you think you're not a wallet to these people, if you think you can go to their house, ring doorbell, and they'll just walk in with open arms, you're a damn fool. They'll probably think it's pizza guy. They'll probably think it's pizza guy that ordered the pizza earlier. That finally delivered their pizza. They wouldn't know who you were because they don't care. Okay, and that's being very truthful. That's not being rude to anybody or stereotyping. It's being very truthful because these corporate entities, now game developer, game programmers are different people. Game developers, gaming devs, all they care about is maximizing profit for their overlord. And overlords come up for it. Say, for example, Halo Master Chief Collection, for example. Let's say Halo Infinite. Sorry, Halo Infinite. Okay? The game was in development for a while. The game came out as a review. It was terrible. People hated it. And what we found out years later, or in that same year, technically in the same year, that Microsoft, and 343 Studios went out to the dollar store and bought a bunch of gaming programmers, to program the game, but only had them on staff for 6 months, contractors. So when they used them, 16 months away, they couldn't be used again for 16 months. So that's happening. They couldn't get, any more people. So a new revolving door team comes in. A new revolving door team, people show up. New revolving door people coming in who are brand new to the game, no pun intended, who are brand new, who may not know what game they're actually working on, Halo Infinite. They may know the game, but don't know how much was done, how much wasn't done. They get there and they start over again. And this has happened multiple times. So games were stopped. The game was being designed, stopped, and kept going constantly. That's That's a gaming developer, gaming programmer, or somebody who's on the game day one, start to finish, doesn't go away. They may take breaks, holiday, whatever, vacation, family, death, whatever. But that's sad. But they keep working on it. It might take years. It took 8 years for Helldivers 2, for example. 8 years, for example. they chipped at it for 8 years. Then the game launched, they did not know it would be that much successful because these servers crashed and that kind of stuff happened. But that being said, though, you kind of know now what's different between a gaming programmer and a gaming developer or dev. A gaming dev is for the company, not for the game. They care less about the company. They give a shit less about the consumer. The Xbox fanboy who wears a cat backwards, skateboard, tongue sticking out middle finger. They don't care about that crap. All they care about is how much money they can suck out of that, that kid's parents to buy that game on Xbox and have them buy the Xbox hat, Call of Duty hat, Call of Duty glasses, Call of Duty thing, Call of Duty amp, Call of Duty monster, Call of Duty everything, Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty. Because it is literally a walking billboard. What they want you to be is a walking billboard to advertise their game. And to also fix problems, because a lot of them don't have game testers anymore. And game testers are there to test the game, stress test, see what they can do, what can choppiness, issues like that. And just, usual stuff, right? So, but that being said, though, is that a bad thing, good thing? Now, if you believe that the gaming devs or developers are in the right for not allowing their games to have new ideas, new charity, new maturity, then you're fine. But if you're like me and you believe that every game need to be different than the last, if it's in a series, Call of Duty, for example, no one right now, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Exact same as Modern Warfare 2, just has a 3 next to it. Has 3 instead of 2. The game developers didn't do much. Just, a little wax on spray, waxed it on, and slapped on a 3, and they called it a new game for $70. Even though it's listed as DLC. That right there, folks, is why people like myself look upon the gaming generation today as being a bunch of casuals. Because no one's jumping in arms. No one's pitchforking the flames, marching in the streets, demanding change. Everybody just rolls over and plays dead and just hands out $70 to Activision to play pretty much, DLC, 2.5 hour DLC. And get some skins. And run around as a Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj. And that's really what it is. It's not about the fact that the game developers are just pathetic, they suck, and it's terrible. And the game programmers are the ones being pretty much pushed out for the corporate greed machine that is the game developers. You're seeing it. The Helldivers 2, yes, has issues. You're required now to have PlayStation Plus account tied to it starting May. So that kind of puts the nail in the coffin of this game coming to Xbox. I think. Kind of shows that no, we're not going to make it to Xbox. Now, if it does happen, comes to Xbox, that's cool. But I doubt it's going to. But I also think, though, as well, that we need to really discuss the fact that games like Helldivers 2 has more traction than Call of Duty or all the Justice Leagues or the superhero games combined. And it's really hard for me to understand why a gaming programmer with less than 100 people who actually game, not including game testers and people like that, artists, but actual gaming programmers, are actually creating a better game than $3,000 employees of a multi-billion-dollar company like Activision can't even get, the cheating issue underway, fixed. And I think it's just asinine that people even think that Call of Duty is worth anything. Okay, well, have another game. Anthem. EA. Battlefront 2. Battlefield 2042. The game I cherish and love tremendously. Was a cluster F torpedo of a game. And still is to this day. So to tell me that gaming programmers are dead and gaming developers are the way of the future is like saying, you know, if you have smoke in your if you have smoke in your house, you have fire. Don't jump out that window behind you. Put a bag over your head and try to walk out the front door. It's suicide, folks. It's stupid. It's a dumb thing. You got a fire, jump out the window behind you. If you're a game programmer, you know what to do. If you're a game developer, you have first have to go kiss the ass of your corporate master. Then maybe you get to that game eventually. That right there, folks, is a pure and simple reason why gaming programmers are dying. You know, and they're going to AI generated games now. Because development teams are just sucking tremendously. And they can't sit there and create games fast enough to sustain, or content fast enough to sustain a game very long. Look at Star Trek Troopers. I think Extraction. 192 players. The game came out probably the same time as Helldivers 2. Maybe a little later. I mean, a little earlier, I mean. You know something, though? The game came out. And now Star Troopers only has 100-something people playing it concurrently. Where almost 100,000 people playing it right now on Helldivers 2. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think gaming programmers are, you know, a dead dinosaur? Do you think that the gaming developers are actually helping or hindering? Comment down below what you think. Once again, if you're brand new to my channel, if you're first down there, like, subscribe, and ring that bell. See you guys later. I'm going to go work out. Peace out.